Okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Pedro Obaseki, broadcasting live from Toronto, Canada. So today we're going to be discussing about the politics, those state politics, specifically the APC crisis. Okay. This morning we also received a news report that an Edo citizen living in Abuja offered 50 million naira to Dr. Pedro Obaseki to sue Pst Ize Iyamu for plagiarism because of the simple agenda saga. Okay, they accused Pst Ize Iyamu for plagiarizing Don Pedro's work. Okay, in 2016, when he was contesting for governorship election in Edo State, he came out with this simple agenda manifesto. So word for word, Pst Ize Iyamu copied the manifesto of Don Pedro. I'm going to play the video. After playing the video, then we'll come back again to analyze it. Okay. Okay, I have on the phone right now Mr. Daniel Obakozuwa, all the way from Benin City.
Oh, okay. These guys here to ask you. We're going to ask you serious questions.
I'm ready.
Mine is very simple.
Yeah.
What do you intend to offer the Edo people that is not being offered right now?
You see, right now, I think...
And I want you to be specific on
Yes.
specific issues.
Benin is the only place where plantain grows as a weed. We don't... and yet...
You are trying to say Edo
is supposed to be the bread basket of the nation.
So what are you going to do?
I'm going to... I have about 6 cardinal programs.
Okay, tell us about
Number 1, I use the word simple. It's a simple agenda.
Okay,
Security,
simple.
infrastructure, manpower development, public-private partnership, leadership by example, and employment for Edo State youths. Outside of that,
Isn't that wonderful? Because do you want to say that slowly, please? Because you see the election we're going for in subsequent Nigerians
Yes.
is the election will be able to hear you, scrutinize you,
Yes.
analyze you,
Yes.
and then be able to say this is our man. And the way you said it's simple, some of us find it a bit complex. So try to make it easy.
So in the simple
Yes.
spelled...
Yes.
Yes.
S is for
yeah.
security.
security. Okay.
Uh-huh.
I is for infrastructural development.
Infrastructural development. Yeah.
M is for manpower. Because the truth of the matter is you cannot move a people forward if you don't move their brain power upward.
Yeah.
Then you look at P is private partnership.
Yeah.
We are the most open. We straddle a particular region in Nigeria. We are between the upwardly mobile, sensitized Yorubas and the upwardly mobile, very commercial-oriented Igbos. And Edo State is the heartbeat there.
Yeah, that's
It's
true.
the bridge. You know, and if you look at it, in the early parts of the 90s and late 80s, many Nigerians were accused of being 419. 419 is simply when persons who are very intelligent decide to
use it the wrong way.
So there's nothing wrong if we create a new ecosystem that will develop the manpower. This is a state up till just about 6 years ago that used to be the best 1, 2, 3 in WAEC in Nigeria. But this state today, as it is today, as of 2014, only 13% of Edo kids passed either GCE or
I'm
math.
going to ask you.
What's the L and the E?
Leadership by example. You see, I'm not going to do the siren crazy dictatorship.
You mean you're not going to go around in convoys?
No, I don't need it.
Oh.
In this city, my father is late Chief Robert Pst Ize Iyamu, who was the Aesop man of Benin Kingdom and a very distinguished public servant.
That introduction by the APC governorship candidate Pst Ize Iyamu signaled the inauguration of the Edo 2020 POI Simple Agenda television program to showcase his manifesto. Pst Ize Iyamu explained what his manifesto tagged Simple Agenda means and what the people of Edo State stand to gain if he is elected as governor.
The X in Simple stands for security and social welfare. I am of the strong conviction that Edo cannot move forward unless we improve our security architecture. The I in simple agenda is infrastructural development and urban renewal. So when we're talking about infrastructure, it's not just only about roads. It also means that we must produce housing for our people. Now the M in simple agenda stands for manpower development. So manpower development is going to be key to the future and prosperity of Edo State.
According to Pst Ize Iyamu, the P in the acronym stands for Public-Private Partnership, L, Leadership by Example, while the E represents Employment Creation and Social Empowerment Scheme.
There is no government or society that will survive without the private sector. The private sector must be encouraged. And then the L in simple agenda stands for Leadership by Example. We need leadership that the good people can trust. Leadership that is accessible. Leadership that is accountable. Leadership that is transparent. Leadership that is humane. Leadership that is sincere. And leadership that is focused.
Pst Ize Iyamu said the online television program will continue where he will shed more light on the simple agenda.
So we have played the videos, the two videos, then you can compare those who are watching. Okay, so we're going to do a critical analysis of the two videos. So the first one was about Don Pedro himself when he declared his agenda a few years ago. Okay, simple agenda. The same thing, word for word, Pst Ize Iyamu also copied the simple agenda. Mr. Osas, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, madam,
so,
I can.
And right now, they are threatening to sue Pst Ize Iyamu for plagiarism. What advice do you have for Don Pedro? Let's say Don Pedro right now.
Good afternoon, good evening, and good morning, wherever you are. It's a privilege to be on this platform. To go straight to the question and to try to attempt it, for me, I think it just shows how desperate Mr. Ize Iyamu is and his unpreparedness. This is a case of an imposter, a case of a mediocre wanting to take the lead of a state like Edo that is now a kind of reference point in governance this year as we speak. You know, for persons like Pastor, I don't want to refer to him as Pastor, sorry, for persons like Mr. Ize Iyamu, he is still thinking of Edo as it was in those old dark days. Now we have a light, and the light is shining, and the people can see that there's a difference between what was obtainable before now and what we have at hand. And he's just running the race of some very cheap bourgeois in the polity of Edo State, so to speak. And he still doesn't realize that this game is over. He has no charisma, he has no idea, he has no wherewithal to stand toe-to-toe with the incumbent governor of Edo State, Governor Godwin Obaseki. So for me, I would like Dr. Pedro to just leave him where he is so that he doesn't start to ruffle himself with such a poor standard, and let go of this kind of fellow so that we don't lose steam. Rather, he should channel his energy to how he can better help our dear governor to achieve more of the goals that has been set, because clearly Edo State is aware of what they stand to gain from the next 4 years of governance coming with Governor Obaseki and his deputy, Philip Shaibu. So Mr. Iyamu is just playing to the gallery, as always. He never actually finished anything. For instance, he didn't graduate. His selection for this election was no selection, and the elections is just a formality. He will not be there. He will not be there because there will be no reason for him to stand to be counted, because the people would have decided long ago. I mean, the people have already decided. So APC made a terrible mistake, and they just threw him under the bus. So he's going to serve their shame. That's all. So Dr. Pedro should just keep his pace, and the gentleman who's giving him all that money to go and sue Pst Ize Iyamu, he's not worth that time, that pain, that stress. So rather, we should make it public that he's copying another Edo man's idea and presenting it as his plagiarism. But because of the kind of person he is, we should not spend our time and energy trying to prove the impossible. So I leave it at that. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you for the contribution. So for me, I think according to what you just said, I think Dr. Pedro should move on and forgive him for anything that happened. If Pst Ize Iyamu apologized for this plagiarism, I think Dr. Pedro should just move on and forgive him. That is my advice, if you ask me, because we are all Edo citizens. Pst Ize Iyamu is our brother, no matter what, okay? So if he made a mistake, it's very clear to the public now that he made a mistake, but we can forgive him as well. So that's my advice to this issue. Okay, thank you, Mr. Osas. Then I have someone else to add to this show. So I'll talk to you later, Mr. Osas. Okay?
Okay, madam. Thank you very much. God bless.
Thank you.